My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
After its pilot episode was released on the CW, it quickly became one of the network's top shows. The first episode was watched by almost 5 million viewers, which made it the CW's most watched and highest rated series premiere since The Vampire Diaries in 2009. It has remained the Arrowverse's highest rated show. What makes people want to watch it? Aside from the excellent storylines and superb acting, the show also doesn't shy away from surprising viewers with Easter eggs and revelations now and then. These revelations resulted in people pausing, rewatching, and analyzing scenes in the series. In this video, we're going to talk about The Flash's most paused moments. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Let's start with the episode. Welcome to Earth 2. Why was this one of the most paused in the series? Because it had an abundance of Easter eggs and cameos. The main story of the episode is the adventures of Barry and Cisco as they are experiencing the wonders of Earth 2, while at the same time attempting to save Jessie, Wells' daughter. One of the moments that caught people's attention was the speed dial of Barry Allen's phone. There are several interesting names that came after Mom and Dad, such as Bruce, Hal, and Diana. The scene was only on screen for a few moments, so not a lot of people were able to catch it. What do the names mean? Well, they're the other members of the Justice League. Before this moment, there were a few references as well as mentions of Green Lantern, who of course is Hal, and Batman. However, this is the first time that Diana or Wonder Woman was referenced in the show. Nevertheless, it was a very interesting moment for the millions of DC fans out there. Don't bring your hopes up though, because there's little to no chance that these characters will make an appearance in this series or the Arrowverse. The night of Nora Allen's death is something people kept looking back on. Our favorite speedster's origin story has to be the highest ranked one, but it is also one of the most tragic moments in the series. Nora, Barry's mother, was killed by one of his arch nemesis, Reverse Flash. However, his father Henry was charged, prosecuted, and imprisoned for his mother's death. He knew right from the start that his father couldn't do such a thing and was spending a good amount of his time investigating his mother's death over and over again. And he was right in thinking that someone or something else killed his mother. As he becomes the Flash, he revisits the unfortunate event in their house. He tried to either save his mother or stop himself from saving her. Many fans were wondering just how many Flashes were there at the moment. Thus, the scene has become one of the most paused as fans counted the number of flashes during this event. As with other shows, one of the best scenes in the series happened during the pilot episode. Pilot episodes introduce viewers to a new world where our minds are going to stay for the rest of the show. This was the same case with The Flash. However, the ending of the season's last episode shows us Barry's new mentor, Dr. Wells. It also shows Dr. Wells opening a newspaper dated April 25th, 2024, with the headline, "Flash Missing, Vanishes in Crisis." The headline alone got people on their feet and many pressed pause. The show's writers had plenty of other surprises. There's an Easter egg below the article about the Flash missing. It reads, Wayne Tech/Queen Inc. merger complete. It's yet another reference to Batman or Bruce Wayne. Wayne Tech is obviously the Caped Crusaders company. Of course, this moment had to be paused and analyzed by fans. Another moment that's most paused has got nothing to do with cameos or references. It was the scene of H.R.'s death. H.R. was a character that the audience learned to love as the show progressed. By the time that H.R. was introduced, the audience had seen different versions of Wells. H.R. wasn't very intelligent, and he actually lied for the most part of the season. He eventually found his place in the team and became a valuable member. When Barry saw a future version of Iris dying at the hands of a villain, Savitar, the audience was shocked to say the least. Barry spent most of season 3 looking for a way to prevent Iris's death from happening. Despite everything, he was still unsuccessful from preventing Iris's death. However, it was revealed that H.R. Wells had taken her place. He used technology to hide his real identity, and viewers everywhere were relieved that Iris didn't die, but saddened that one of the characters they've come to love has met such a tragic end. He may not have been in the series for long, but H.R. Wells was slowly worming his way into the hearts of viewers. The best Flash suit also deserves a moment of pause. The newest and best Flash suit had many many capabilities and came with a lot of Easter eggs too. Later on in the series, every insane upgrade on the suit, made by Cisco, was introduced in the upcoming events, as every upgrade was put to good use by Barry while fighting several villains. The malfunctioning inflated suit was a clear reference to a comic book storyline where Barry becomes the fastest man alive. In the same episode, the series dropped a huge Batman Easter egg. One of the most paused moments in the episode was the shot of the control scene of Barry's new suit. It highlighted many different features and categories of the suit itself. A feature that stood out was the Babel Protocol, which is a reference to the Tower of Babel storyline, where Batman's files get in the hands of Ra's al Ghul. Al Ghul takes them down to the Justice League. Perhaps it's more than an Easter egg, but a darker allusion that gives Barry hints. Care to share your theories with us about this one? Everyone is intrigued about the Man in the Iron Mask. The second season of The Flash was filled with excitement and surprises. During Barry Allen's adventures on Earth 2, viewers saw all kinds of freaky stuff. As a matter of fact, the entire episode was an adventure. Right at the end, the audience got a huge teaser. In an attempt to save Jesse Wells' daughter, the Flash goes up against Zoom, who's much faster than he is. He still managed to trap him in his prison together with Jesse Wells. However, there is another prisoner there who wears an iron mask. He seemed to be trying to communicate with Barry. Fans paused the scene, watched it 100 times, and analyzed it. That one scene resulted in several theories here and there as to who the Man in the Iron Mask is. News spread fast, and at the end of the episode, the Man in the Iron Mask was revealed as Jay Garrick. He's a veteran speedster from Earth 3 who was found and held as a prisoner by Zoom. For those of you who don't know, the veteran actor portrayed the Flash. He was the Barry Allen of the 1990s CBS version of the Flash. An episode of Season 2 titled Guerrilla Warfare had a lot of eyeballs glued to the screen. Yep, you heard that right. It's gorilla, not gorilla. The episode introduced one of the most loved apes on the screen, Gorilla Grodd. In a game of high-stakes hide-and-seek, the Flash rushes to save Caitlin Snow, who has been kidnapped by Gorilla Grodd. The action sequences during the hide-and-seek game were quite awesome, but that wasn't what kept people glued to the screen and pressing pause. It was actually when Wells showed everyone a map of Earth 2. At a glance, it seems to be just your usual map, but take a closer look and you'll see Atlantis on the map. The big island located between North America and Europe can easily be missed by viewers. But to the fanatics, there's no mistaking it. It was a reference to Aquaman, another member of the Justice League. No, he won't be making an appearance on the show, but at least they're paying homage to him. Lastly, the third season gave us plenty of pause-worthy moments. The third season had plenty of things to offer, and one of them is Savitar. He proved to be a worthy opponent to everyone's favorite speedster. Right from the start, fans were shocked and afraid to watch scenes where Savitar grabs Barry all around the multiverse and beats him up. Throughout the season, fans were speculating as to who the Savitar was, and there was no shortage of theories. Some suspected that Savitar to be Edward Thawne or Jay Garrick. A few believed that Savitar is Barry Allen. When the moment of revelation finally came to pass, viewers were flabbergasted to find out that Savitar was actually Barry Allen of the future. Of course, they just had to press pause when the truth was revealed because they couldn't believe their eyes. Barry Allen from the future emerged from the suit and revealed himself to Barry Allen of the present. It was a chilling moment, everyone, and many people paused and stared at the scarred face of the future Barry Allen. Of course, people were thinking what led him to become Savitar and why he wanted to kill the present Barry Allen. Naturally, people went deep into analysis and came up with different theories. Did you come up with one? What was it? And this is where we end our video. Did you also press pause at any of the scenes we've mentioned? Let us know in the comments section. We'll see you again in our next video. Stay safe, folks.